Hey, my loves, come on in. I'm here to hold space for us. So let's see what happens in this energy that I'm holding space for. Welcome to the vibes, my love. Welcome to the vibes. I love you. 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 Hey, Laura. Welcome to the vibes. I'm here to hold space. I don't know what you need. I don't know exactly what we might need in this moment, but I feel called to be here. Hey, Mimi. I feel called to be here, so here I am. So yeah. For that. I kind of had like a vision before I came live, a vision of myself being live in a particular energy, saying some particular things to you guys. And I don't often have clear visions like that, so I was like, oh yeah, I can definitely make that happen. I can definitely go live, hold space, and do some things. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm going to bring through some light codes. I'm going to talk to you a little bit. But I'm also here for you to talk to me. How do you feel? How you doing? How you feeling? Grand rising. I can feel your spirits are calling for something, and my spirit may be calling for the same thing too. I'd love to dive into this energy I'm feeling and really enjoy it. So let me pick a camera angle I like. Hey, Martina, come on. Camera angle that. It's a little more intimate. I want my phone to charge, and I want a camera angle that's intimate. Is that too much to ask? Okay, this works. Hey. Feeling like my hair's already so long and just got cut. So let's take a minute and be with ourselves. Take a minute. Let's be together. We're here. We're together. Are you feeling yourself? Not even with your hands, with your other sense of feeling. Are you tapping into what's inside of you? To the sensations inside of you? To the energy inside of you? Are you honoring the life force energy that is swirling inside of your torso? Are you honoring your lungs by allowing them to take the full breaths that they deserve? Are you honoring your mind by not forcing it to process every little thing, but rather allowing all data to enter the energy field in the heart? Are you honoring your soul by listening to the knowing of your soul, of your infinite divine connection and knowledge that you have access to? I want to remind you that even if you're not acknowledging those components of yourself, they're still there. You're still shining. You're still emanating. You're still alive. Even though you may not be consciously living right now. And so the reason that a lot of us are feeling subconscious today, we're feeling a little in the conscious realm and a little out of it, is because we've been asked to do some work in the collective sphere. The collective energy, those of us who are light workers and those of us who have been awakening, we've been enjoying creating our own separate collective energy away from the mass collective in the fifth dimension. But since the third dimension recently disappeared, if you want to hear more about that, watch my last IGTV live. You know, with the third dimension gone, what's happened is God pretty much pushed all the low vibrational people into our realm. So it's like now where it used to just be us together, there are other people here. And now again, we're forced to deal with the feeling of being with the collective energy when it feels like we just got out. We just got into 5D, and now I got to feel all this collective energy. Yeah, because guess who else got into 5D? The collective, everyone. Everyone's here now. Everyone. The third dimension is completely gone. I used to talk to you guys a lot about the fourth dimension disappearing. It's all fifth dimension now. It's all fifth dimension. And it's crazy because like humans are the ones that are upholding the third and fourth dimensions completely. Humans are the ones who are upholding these dimensions now. I didn't even understand. I mean, for years I've been saying humans are the masters of time and space. But now I understand we truly are the masters of time and space. The cosmos and planet Earth are no longer supporting the third or fourth dimensions, but humans have such a strong free will that they are able to maintain those dimensions in their own minds. And they're able to continue to interact with each other and just live as if those dimensions are still around when they're not. Humans have the ability to uphold dimensions that are expired and no longer existing. So if humans have the ability to uphold an energy that's expired and no longer existing, then of course in tandem, humans also have the ability to embody newer vibrations, higher vibrations, more evolved vibrations. We have the ability to access newer vibrations, higher vibrations, more evolved vibrations, and then interact with them and to hold those vibrations up and to exist in those realities with our mastery. Because the fifth dimension is the only dimensional plane right now that is supported by the cosmos and the earth. When you behave in a fifth dimensional way, you are working with the universe, you are working with nature. And when you function third and fourth dimensionally, you are working against nature and you are working against the cosmos. I'm telling you, the shift has already happened. Congratulations. It's going to get a little trippy over these next couple months because we weren't expecting everyone to get shoved into the fifth dimension. I thought there would be more time. I was under the impression that people weren't going to get shoved into the fifth dimension until December 21st. But now what I see is Spirit was like, we're not going to wait for them. No. We're pushing everyone in here. And if you don't want to be in the fifth dimension, you got to use your free will to get out. So that's what this time is, from now to December 21st. And then the final window is between December 21st and January 21st. People are just shoved into the fifth dimension, pushed into pure redemption and bliss. Everyone given the option of that. And now people get to use their free will. The universe put you there. Do you like it? Or are you more comfortable complaining and being a victim to your surroundings and a victim to everything in your reality? Because if you want to keep being a victim to everything, then you will continue to uphold the third dimension. Yo, you get hit by a car, obviously you're a fucking victim. You get abused, obviously you're a fucking victim. But there are other exchanges going on in life that your body is accidentally, habitually victimizing itself against things that are not the case, like those things. And so I'd like to bring us back into the body a little bit and out of this collective energy, because I can feel how it's slightly agitating some of us. I want to remind you that you still have sovereignty over your energy field. I want to remind you that you are still emitting an energy, and that energy emits out from you. And it becomes your energy field, which protects you. So just because now you are now able to feel everyone else's energy again, after finally making it to the fifth dimension, you didn't know that everyone else was going to get brought into your class too. But they're here. And so we have to be double discerning in our awareness of the energies that we are feeling. We need to remind ourselves that we have energy fields. I am protected. I am protected. No energy. I will not be absorbing any energies at all. Why? Every time you find your body trying to absorb external energies, why? 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 Why are you letting your energy field do that? That's your energy field. If you don't want energy in, then don't let it. You are the only one who owns your energy field. You are the only one who has a say over what goes in and out or not. You are the only one. So when we're stuck in a victimized state, saying that we're absorbing all of these energies that are exhausting, you're choosing that. You're saying it out loud and you're applying your free will to victimize your own self, my love. Take a deep breath. The universe does not need you to suffer to prove yourself. That's not shadow work. Not all suffering is shadow work. Some suffering is self-inflicted because you feel like mastering your mastery in a way that makes you your own victim. Why do you want to self-abuse? I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. How you choose to use your mastery of this energy field is important. It's going to affect your quality of experience. So let's think about the term well-being. Well-being. Are you functioning in alignment with your highest well-being? Are you moving in alignment with your highest well-being? Making choices in alignment with your highest well-being? Well-being, thriving energies of vitality, feeling fueled up, energized, capable, and strong. These are sensations here for you now. Take a deep breath. They're already here. You are fully capable of behaving in a way that is sovereign without allowing any external random energies to just pollute your field. That is your field. Just like you have power over your bedroom, if your bed is made or not made, if your clothes are put away or not, if your door is open or closed. This is your body. This is your energy field. You choose. You choose. What's the quality of my energy? You have to, at this point, my loves, if you want to feel powerful, you have to claim your sovereignty. What fucking energy am I giving off? I need to be okay with existing in my body to feel what I'm giving off. Because guess what? Everyone else is feeling what you're giving off. Everyone else is, and they just got to deal with it, right? That's just going to affect how they view you. It's going to give them data on how they should continue to move around you. Whether or not they want to keep being around you or not depends on what you're giving off. They might be like, this is not an energy of vitality. This does not work for me. Be willing to feel your energy so you can ensure that you agree with the energy you're giving off. I feel inside of me, and I might say I feel agitated and kind of annoyed. I feel agitated and kind of annoyed. Let me deal with this before I do other things. Because as long as I'm exuding the energy of agitation and annoyance, I exist in a reality that reflects agitation and annoyance back at me. The vibration I'm giving off lights the way of my path. So if I am scrambled and rushing and frazzled, I will continue to light my path with that energy and manifest experiences of that energy. And so what I have been practicing is no matter how late I may be, I still function in alignment with my highest well-being. Repeat after me. No matter how late I may be, I function in alignment with my highest well-being. And so it is. It's all about functioning in alignment with our highest well-being. We have pure access to feel the most abundant and high vibrational feelings. Truly, truly, truly. We have access right here, right now, with our free will, with our sovereignty, if we're willing to align within. It is easier sometimes, easier to not pay attention to the energy you're giving off and to move unconsciously through space. But that is not in alignment with your highest well-being. You will continue being in alignment with something, but will it uplift you for the next minute and for tomorrow and the day after? Will it facilitate the manifestation of your heartfelt dreams and desires? No, because that's not what you're giving off. So if you want to manifest heartfelt dreams and desires, live in that world. Live in that world. What do I want? That's the world I live in. What do I want? That's the world I live in. There is no separation between you and your heartfelt dreams and desires. And it is your own perception of that separation and distance which causes you to feel separate from your purpose and your soul. Take a deep breath. Your purpose goes nowhere. Your soul doesn't go anywhere. It's still here with access to your highest potential, with access to your highest vibration, with the ability to align you with your highest potential well-being. But what you choose with your free will is what is facilitated, because you are sovereign. So you choose what energies you will facilitate. You choose what energies are coming off of you. And if you decide you don't want to choose, energies will still come off of you. You just won't be in control. And by in control, I mean in mastery. You will not be functioning as a sovereign being in those moments that you are not responsible for the energy that you are giving off. Take a deep breath. Okay. Those are some light codes. Those felt like some very adult light codes, right? I really had to speak to you guys like we're all adults here, which we are, so it's fine. I don't like tough reminders, but I like tough reminders. Like, apparently I needed that tough reminder too. I have more. I'm just humaning a little bit, and then I'm going to talk to you some more. I have more to say. If you have any feedback for me, if you want to tell me how you feel after I'm giving you these light codes, if you want to give me any clarity about certain words that make you feel good, bad, this, that, or the other, I'm here. I'm always here for your feedback. I always love to feel and, get a sense of how you guys are receiving me. So that's part 1 of light codes. Let's take some deep breaths. I just want you to let the energy that I've activated within you swirl around your energy field a little bit. That feeling of responsibility of self. That feeling of potential for mastery of your own energy. Do you feel how there's a sense of freedom that comes with it? I've set you free. I've reminded you. Whatever you want to experience, it's up to you. Anything can be fun. Anything can be fun. Is it always appropriate to make some things fun? No, I don't think it's always appropriate or respectful in certain environments to suddenly jump into the energy of having fun. No, not always. Some environments it's not appropriate, right? But there are other times when that's exactly what we need. Who's going to make it so that you can have fun? That's you, babe. This is exactly what I need to hear. Oh, amazing. I needed to hear that. Oh, amazing. Amazing. That feels great. Thank you, my loves. So I just want you to repeat to yourself a few times. What do I want you to repeat to yourself? Let's see. I want you to repeat to yourself, this is my energy. This is my energy. This is my body. I choose what I exude, and so it is. I choose what I exude, and so it is. Who tunes your frequency? You tune your frequency. Who tunes your frequency? You tune your frequency. Say it. I tune my frequency. I choose what I exude. I choose my body, my energy, my choice. Do you understand? Do you understand how you've allowed other energies to hijack your energy? You've allowed other feelings to take over you that you don't want and move you and affect your vibration and the choices and the way you speak and behave with yourself? You tune your frequency by choosing what you're thinking and feeling, by being aware and choosing to align with the heart center. When you feel off, you've lost your alignment with the heart center. The only frequency we need to exude in these moments is the heart-centered fifth dimensional frequency. When you're not in your heart center, it does not feel good. We feel a lack of hope. We feel alone, and we feel out of body. We feel sucked into the collective mind like sheep, and like we don't get to choose the quality of our experience. How do we stay in our heart center, desires frequency? That's up to you. You choose. That's how we do that. You choose. Every time you forget, you remember, and you choose it again, and you choose it again, because we are experiential beings. You choose. You choose. You choose. Who choose? You choose. Who choose? You choose. Who choose? You choose. You choose. It's scary at first realizing that you choose. It's scary at first realizing that you choose, because then you feel the power of responsibility. What I do, I'm responsible for the outcome. At first it's a little scary, and then it's freeing, because when you're functioning in alignment with your highest well-being, when we're functioning in alignment with the heart center, we're choosing things that bring us more into alignment with the heart center. And the more I align with my heart center, I increase my ability and ease to align with it even more. There's no heart center aligning that will ever take you away from the heart center. But there's also no way to hack it. There's no way to make it easier except for doing it more and getting used to the feeling, until you're so used to the feeling of being in heart center that when you're not in heart center, you're like, this is weird. I need to take my deep breaths. The act of anchoring into the heart center can have a purely energetic and abstract physical component, as in I take deep breaths and I feel the swelling of my energy and the swirling of energies throughout and around my body and energy fields, and I allow myself to be aware that if I am a planet, my planet is here and my gravity exists here. But the gravity is a reverse gravity. It's kind of cool. So the heart chakra is a sphere portal, and it emanates light out in 360 degrees. So light is shining from that heart chakra in 360 degrees all over the place. The way they try and tell you that a planet has gravity, and so it pulls energy towards the core, you have like a reverse gravity at the heart chakra. So while a planet might pull gravity towards the core, what you're doing is you're sending energy out from your core all the time. That chakra is always functioning. However, depending on where your thoughts are at and what you're thinking, you may be anchoring your energy not in this chakra. Depending on where your thoughts are at, what you're thinking and what you're feeling, you might be anchoring this energy in a different chakra, or you may be supplanting. You may be completely astral traveling and trying to anchor your energy into an external source like the media, television, or another person, a guru you're obsessed with, a teacher you're obsessed with. You won't do anything except for what they tell you to do. The person we trust the most is ourself. If there is any person you trust more than yourself, you are enslaved to them. And they might not even want that role. So, they might not even want that role. You master you. You choose. I'm not saying it's going to be easy right away, especially if you got a lot of demonic entity attachments, unprocessed thought patterns of a low vibration of the third dimensional programming. It's just going to be easier for you to get rid of that third dimensional programming. You're so welcome, Mimi. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Programming, my loves, it's okay. But listen, there used to be a kind of energetic hardware that the cosmos and the earth were supporting that allowed you to function on the third and fourth dimensional software. But that hardware is no longer around. There is nothing in the world, in the external world, in the cosmic energy, that is supporting the third and fourth dimension anymore, just human minds. That's what's crazy about this energy. And that's why the dark is scrambling. The dark is of no power. The dark is simply those who have already decided they don't want to anchor into the heart chakra. The dark is just those who've decided that they don't want to anchor into the heart chakra. Hey, Zaraya. They don't want to anchor into the heart chakra. Like, yikes. Hey, Drew. They don't want to anchor into the heart chakra. They don't want to. And so it is. I'm not going to say what's going to happen to those people, but between December 21st and January 21st, some crazy shit will happen. And like I said in my last live, yes, we will. Some celebrities will no longer be around. But before we get there, there's another crazy energy that I'm much more interested in enjoying and talking to you guys about. Sovereignty, babe. Sovereignty. 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 You choose what you exude. You choose. You know what you're thinking about in any moment. You're present for it. The mind is going. What is it saying? If you haven't watched my last live yet, please do go watch it. It's on IGTV and it's on YouTube. I love the Lightcodes. I fucking love those Lightcodes so much. I might like that last video more than the one that came before that. And the one that came before that I said was my fucking favorite. So I just want to remind you, what was I going to say? Ooh, you choose what you exude. And we'll just leave it at that. Spirit did not want me to bring through. I can't believe Spirit wouldn't let me repeat the light code. That doesn't happen a lot. Whatever. I'm cool with that. Okay. So your thoughts are always going. This is what I was going to say. Got it. If you think something, before acting on it or letting it actually influence you, I challenge you to say, that's a thought. Thank you, my love. Whatever pops in your head, before you act on it or let it influence you, I challenge you to say, that's a thought. Because it's time for you to take control of your mind. You choose the vibration of your thoughts. And before you can do that, you need to start unanchoring from the mind and anchoring into the heart. We remove the anchor from the mind and into the heart so we can observe the mind and not have the mind rule us, because it has been programmed and it's currently exuding vibrational programming that doesn't actually resonate with the actual vibration that the cosmos and the earth are currently supporting for us to step into. So we leave the mind and enter the heart. We make choices confidently trusting that our soul is leading us towards our highest well-being. And then we think things and we say, that's a thought. You might not agree with it. And that is the way you start to become aware of the programming. And as you start to become aware of that programming and realize, I don't agree with that, I don't want to act on that, I thought this, but I don't give a fuck because I don't feel it. You start to hold yourself accountable and you start to be responsible for the content of your own mind, and you will watch as your sovereignty shines. You will watch how you feel so capable and empowered in your everyday life because your mind is no longer running rampant. Sometimes it might take you a whole day. It might take you a few years. Me, when I realized, I started my awakening in 2010, 2009. But I didn't have my vision of what the fifth dimensional mind state is, this one that I'm talking about now, until 2011, because that's when I was running the gallery in Wynwood. And in 2011, I didn't even believe it was possible what we're talking about now and what I feel now. I had so many different thoughts and voices in my mind that I was like, you're telling me that in order to enter into the fifth dimension, this is 2011 that I was aware of this. So I've grown a lot since then, but I remember who I was. Her old me was like, you're saying I'm not gonna be able to enter the fifth dimension unless I have complete power over my thoughts, and that every single one of my thoughts manifest a vibrational potential dimension that is pulling towards me. And so if I only want to experience certain things, that means I can only hold those plates. And Spirit gave me this image of like in the old circus days, the guy with the sticks and he's balancing the plates on top of the sticks. Spirit was showing me how, and this is the beginning of the awakening, that started my whole thing, you guys, how it's like you only get to experience the plates you're willing to balance. Consciously. Your mind no longer is a cacophony of things. It is a still place where you're consciously balancing specific energies. Why? Because we want to manifest nuanced realities. There are specific images and visions and visualizations in our heart that we feel drawn in our soul to manifest. So all of the pollution of the programming that was put in is purely blocks to prevent you from entering into the fifth dimension and activating your sovereignty over your mind. Literally, this is why you must say, that's a thought. Oh. Programming has created a thing. That's a thought. But that's not me. And you have to do that work of deprogramming. One more time, of deprogramming. And so it is. And you will, if you choose to. And then you can witness being responsible for your own thoughts, responsible for your own energy, responsible for your own vibration. And then you will be someone who too can tune their vibrational frequency. Okay, my loves? I did not know what was going to come out today. I just knew I had to go live and hold space. And I really, really, really love this video. I really, really love these light codes. Felt very powerful. Sometimes these strong reminders are really nice for me. I really appreciate you guys' validation and confirmation in the comments. I love you so much, Soul Family. So I'm going to keep this on my page so the rest of Soul Family can view it. And that's all I'm going to leave you with for now. If you haven't seen my last IGTV or YouTube video, I hope you will check it out. Those light codes mean a lot for me. That is your energy update. And I do talk more on the things I've spoke on today. If you ever want to book a reading with me because you want a personal reading, you can do that on my website. You can also order a written reading from me if you don't want to be face-to-face or over the phone with me. We are doing a makeup meditation class on Monday night. So stay tuned so that you can join us on Monday night. And if I get enough signups, I might make it a regular thing. That's it. I love you. I love you. Thank you for the love. I'll see you guys soon.